the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from
What's going down, gamblers around the world? It's the coach here, representing Brothers and Bets, and I'm in here with my man, the myth, the legend. We tackling this too deep today, Mr. Marley Bets. Marley, can you hear me? Marley. Ooh.
There we
Can
go.
you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. I had my Wi-Fi off. I turned it on, so that shit.
It's all good. It's all good. How do I sound? Because I know I kind of went through Twitter and IG and stuff during the intro.
You clear right now, a little
Good.
poppy, but you clear.
All right. So how's everything, man? How you feeling, man? How you feeling, my
I
king?
feel good, man. The record yesterday don't reflect how good I feel. Obviously, I went 3-4. I took Luka, man. I know I said I took the Clippers first half. I gave out their play, and I did have my money on Clippers first half. But once I saw that first quarter taking off, jumped on
Yeah.
Clippers, jumped on Mavs first half money line. Then by the second quarter, once Clippers caught back up, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna take Mavs for the full game. Like I hate the Clippers, bro. I can't put my money on it and ride with this team. And I had a great day thanks to that. Hit a couple prop bets with Royce O'Neal. And I forgot the others that I gave out. Oh, Royce O'Neal hit that. Hit Ben Simmons over 7.5 assists. Hit Ben Simmons over 8 rebounds. Hit Tobias. I think I had a Tobias Harris over 7 rebounds too. Hit I hit another man. I hit about 5 or 6 props yesterday. We gonna have I like what you said earlier before we went live. We're gonna have to do like a prop bet section coming soon.
Shit, that's coming soon. We talking props now.
We talk props today. I already have a couple in,
Yeah,
sir. So
we talking
you
props.
know, props are my new thing, dog.
Yeah, that Gobert that whole hit. You know, he was on fire yesterday. Uh, he need an all in bet. Man, the all in bet yesterday was that them Hawks.
Hey, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
We gonna cover it. We gonna cover it later. Or you gonna give it to him now?
Well, it's only 2 games, and it's on the first game. So
I got you. I
we can
got you.
wait.
Yeah. As far as my day yesterday, was feeling good. Uh,
United Dave, what's up?
Dave back.
He back, man.
United Day. He said, needs yeah, just kind of recapping tomorrow. Yesterday, my day. You know, started off great with them Hawks. Everybody thought, we all thought it was a Knicks spot, but I just, Knicks ain't showing me nothing. I wasn't scared at all of that. I wasn't scared at all of that first half, and then once I just kind of saw how it was going, yeah, it just kind of took up. But what fucked me was the goddamn Philly. Philly failed us for that first half cover.
Oh, I took Philly. That was one of my, I was on Philly first half. So
I took the spread, man, -3, and I didn't get it out as an official play. I took the
holy
Wizards picks.
shit, that's Jalen. My bad. I'm reading the comments. That's Jalen.
Okay,
All right.
okay,
I know
okay.
who he is. I know who Jalen is. Okay, he got 2 accounts. All right.
Yeah, nah, he just on his YouTube
You know, the
account.
YouTube
The
account.
other
Right.
one is his Facebook.
Got it.
The Philly that messed me up. You know what I'm saying? They started playing sloppy. I thought I had a chance. Tobias Harris said hit that jumper to go up forward to cover money, but it is what it is. I think the first half the refs was trying to keep it close. The refs were trying to keep it interesting. They kept the Wizards in that game, man. In my opinion, with some calls. So I was just like, all right, whatever. Jazz took care of business, blew them boys out quick. You know what I'm saying? But
Quick.
the gentleman that's in my avatar right now, they messed everything up,
That's
man.
my boy. Your boy. Ray Jean.
Nah, man, they messed everything up, man. Luka was a monster in that first quarter, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
this don't look good. It didn't look good at all. And my ass taking live betting. I mean, even if I would have took that -4 at the beginning of the game, I was like, nah, I think the niggas gonna make a run and try to catch it. My ass took the Clippers first quarter money line, thinking it was the halftime money line big,
Oh man.
and that fucked me out of 300 right there. So I'm like, all right, trying to chase. I put 250 on just the Clippers just to win the first half. Them niggas is pussy, dog. They for sure. They. You know, to be honest with you, they was the first team ever on my list like 3 years ago. NBA when we was gambling, the Clippers was the first. The Bulls became the second. Portland became third. And man, I forgot who that. It was another East. It was an East Coast team. I forgot who it was. But yeah, man, that's yesterday's problems, man. We got to get into today's stuff. How you feeling about today?
Feel
Y'all,
great.
yeah, LJ, as y'all know, LJ couldn't make the show today because he on a suicide watch. Because come tomorrow, he may be having to cash at me my bread. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's getting tight in LA, man. It's getting tight.
Mm-hmm. I just want y'all, and you already kind of acknowledged you, but I'm not doing the show tomorrow. If the Lakers lose tonight, I'm not doing. I'm telling y'all now, and I'm telling Marley, I'm not doing the show tomorrow. If LJ ain't gonna be on the show tomorrow, so
LJ
make
not on the show because though it's not. He at work though.
well, we gonna have to shoot tomorrow when he off work. God damn it, if they lose. I'm not doing the show. You better call Trey. You better call Reaper. Moneyline somebody. If LJ ain't on the show tomorrow, I'm not on the show either. I will return when he returns.
When he come back.
Straight up. For real, dog. But man, let's get into it, man. While Marley's sparking up. Let's start off with this Nuggets game. This line opened up in -4 in favor of the Trailblazers. The total's at 230.5. Right now, that line's -5 in favor of the Blazers, and the total is at 228. Some shit's probably about to start playing. I accidentally clicked on something. Denver Nuggets, they're 50-27 on the year, 37-40 against the spread, while the Trailblazers are 44-33 on the year and 40-37 against the spread. Actual factuals, kind of try to get to the ones that really matter. The overs hit 5 out of the last 6 in the last Denver's 6 games. They're 12-6 straight up the last 18 games, 3-6 against the spread in the last 9 games against Portland, 8-4 straight up in the last 12 games against Portland. The unders hit 14 out of the last 20 on the road. The overs hit 7 out of the last 10 when playing on the road against the Trailblazers. 6-3 straight up in the last 9 games this season. 13-7 straight up in the last 20 games against a Western Conference opponent, and 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 games when played on the Thursday. I don't know why they be that shit don't be mattering, in my opinion.
Fucking stupid.
Portland's actual factuals, the total's gone over 5 out of the last 6 games. They are 12-5 straight up in the last 17 games. The overs hit 5 out of the last 6 when playing against the Nuggets. 5-1 straight up in the last 6 games at home. 8-4 straight up in the last 12 games against an opponent in the Western Conference. 7-3 against the spread in the last 10 games when playing as a favorite. I'm not even going to read that one. And the overs hit 4 out of the last 5 games this season. Injury report: Barton, he is still out for this series, and Portland is blazing hot. They are healthy. I mean, not blazing hot. They are hot, but they lost. But let me rephrase it. Damian Lillard is hot. Anyways, Trailblazers, spicy Nuggets. What you got, Marley?
Line has moved up to 5 currently. It was 4.5.
I'll make that adjustment. Get this comment here.
Blazers money live play look cool. So, what I did today on that game was I took Blazers First half, um, minus it was 4.5. I caught it at 2.5, 3. Let me see what it is right now. But I got Blazers first half, and then I got Blazers full game. Um, I don't really like it at 5 as much as I liked it at 4.5. But I guess at half the point, sometimes that's another possession. Technically, well, no, it's technically the same, 2 possessions. Um, but I got Blazers full game and Blazers first half. I don't see the Blazers losing this game, being eliminated on their home floor. Um, and the Nuggets are a completely different team on the road than they are at home.
It's -3 right now, but that thing it's about to jump up to 3.5.
I'm sure it is, so you better take it now. Mm. And I'm also on the over. The over is the what word am I looking for? The over is the best play, in my opinion. That's not the word I wanted to use, but I don't think all the games went over, but a majority of the games went over. And at the end of the day, Portland plays no defense. Every game in the series thus far, maybe with the exception of one, the winning team or at least one of the teams have gotten to 120. So if one of the teams get to 120, all we need is the one team to get to 108 at the end of the day. So my main play, the main recommendation I would give to everybody is take the over. Hebrew Prince, you was asking for a play. That's the play I was talking about earlier. Is the over on this game. I'm also on the first half. I'm going to give that as an official play. I'm also on the full game. Give that as an official play. But the best of those 3 plays that I recommend to everybody is take the over 227.5. Portland to get the 120. Denver they should get the 120 because Portland don't play no goddamn defense. I'm kind of that 5, man, because I think you either get, obviously, I'm going to say something super obvious. Obviously, you'll get a blowout or a tight game. I don't know if you get in between. I don't know if you get like a 7-point win or 8. I think you're either going to get a blowout or a tight game. So I'm kind of scared of 5. I probably would money line it tonight, man, depending on where your bankroll is. But to me, the safest play in this ball game is the over. Man, I'm taking the over, and I'm rocking with Leonard. Oh, I got some props on this game. Or we go just wait till we get to a prop.
Yeah. I created the props.
All right. Well, yeah, I got the over, man. 227.5. What you talking about? United Days. Speaking of Leonard,
we was just talking about that.
Rumors that the Knicks. Yeah, we was just talking about that. So I don't think Dame wants to go, but if Portland's gonna break up the team if they don't win, which they'll never win a championship with that team. They'll just be really good. I like Dame in Miami. My second choice would be for him to go to New York, but I think New York shit is gonna be for Dame's case, it's gonna be the same. No supporting cast offensively, but they'll play good defense, so they'll always be in the game. But he's gonna be a fucking star in New York, Madison Square Garden. Now will be rocking with somebody like Dame for sure. Will he stay after the contract is up? Will be the question for New York if they make the trade.
Man, I like Lillard going to New York, but I want them to keep Randall. You know, it needs Randall. In my opinion, single-handedly rejuvenated that brand this season.
I agree.
And I think they owe it to him. Get rid of some other guys. You know, I wouldn't. You know, RJ
I don't think they take no other trade though. Like, who else are they going to take for Dame?
They're going to have to give up hella picks, bro. Give up some hella picks. You know, they might have to throw Barrett in the mix, but they're going to have to.
You still got to throw. You're probably going to have to throw Barrett in the mix with Randall in order to get Dame. I'm not trading Dame if I'm Portland, I'm not trading Dame for Randall straight up. Hell no.
Nah. It's gonna be some picks in the mix.
So you got to throw in Barrett.
It's gonna be some picks in the mix, guaranteed. I'm just saying. Me personally, I would try to make it to where I would, as long as I can keep Barrett, as long as I can keep Randall, and then team them up with. I'm giving hella picks for the next 4 or 5 years. Just give it up, bro. Like, give up them picks.
I don't even think that's gonna be enough. Fuck your picks. If I'm Portland, fuck your picks.
I mean, that's true. Well, as far as myself, man, that last game, it was definitely a dogfight. The Nuggets are definitely lucky they went up early, big, but the Blazers just started coming back. That game could have easily went, anywhere. Man, this game right here, it'll be real tough to bet against the Blazers at home just based off of that last performance.
I don't see the Blazers shooting the way they did that last performance neither. Like the others are not going to shoot as bad as they shot.
Right, to where Illard, he has to
Right.
fucking, do his shit. So, um, first half scares me also because the Nuggets can come out. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
The Nuggets can come out, and do their stuff, but I'm gonna take the Blazers -5 because if the Blazers win, it ain't gonna be a tight win. They gonna blow the doors. You know what I'm saying? Like if the game is gonna be tight, then the Nuggets gonna end up winning that thing, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna give official play. I like the Blazers -5. Book it.
Right there with you, dog. I just don't see
I
CJ
do
going
like that
7 for
total
20.
play though. I do like that total play with you.
I
I
think
might
all
ride
the
with
games have went over because it's been around 227, except like
a
one.
lot of majority of the playoff games have been at 227. And that I don't know if that's just like their starting line or whatever. But I mean, this one right here, I'm gonna ride with you.
All of them went over except one, and that's the one that 115 to 95. The game before this one, before the last one. I mean, game three. I mean four. That was
Yeah.
game four. But the rest of the games went over, and that game was over before the overtime too. So it didn't go over just because they went in overtime. Like it was already over. So you sure we're Portland -5? I ain't trying to do. Yes,
Man.
man, we showed.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm kind of with Prince on this one, dog. And I'm gonna put it back up the money line. Denver can go on the run. I can see Denver
Yeah.
going on the run. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing, bro. To be honest, is waiting till Denver goes on the run and then boom, pouncing all over Blazers money line. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, here's my thing, United. If they gonna win, they're gonna win by more than 5 points. You know what I'm saying? If that game start getting real close, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, Denver got more people that can
I don't think
win
it's
the
the type of
game.
game. I really, I
But
really could have jumped on Portland for a series bet because I think they win the series.
Portland, they should. That game was close. Last game, I took Denver. That game was close, dog. It was real close. But the issue was the Blazers were playing from behind. So if they got a big lead, if they got a big lead, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? But I'm probably gonna do that. It ain't that many games today, so I ain't got to be doing no rolling this stuff. I'm probably just gonna go live. Blazers ain't gonna play no defense. Let Jokic and the Nuggets go on a little run. Then I'm gonna pounce all over that money line on the Blazers. Whatever, if I can get it at -120 or less, hell yeah, I'm all over it. You know what
Man,
I'm
they got the
saying?
Bucks to win the series, not jump topic. They got the Bucks to win the series plus 180. That's good value.
So what about the Nets? So are the Nets the
It's a
favorite to win?
minus 210.
Oh,
No,
they the favorite. They the favorite to win that thing.
no value.
That was gonna be a good series,
Man,
man.
the Blazers are plus 200 for the series.
Right now,
Yep,
that's
that's
yeah. They
good.
think it's gonna change tomorrow. If they win tonight, it's
Oh
gonna be
yeah,
like
oh yeah,
Blazers
for
plus
sure.
125. Might
Yeah,
even be
for sure.
110, -110.
I want to take that.
All right. Well, let's get on to our last game. We got the Lakers taking on the Suns. Lakers, they are in elimination. They in the danger zone. The line opened up -3 in favor of the Lakers. Right now, that line is at -2. The total is at 208.5. Right now, it's at 207. You see, Lakers, Suns, excuse me, number 2 team in the West. They are 54-23 on the year, 45-30-2 against the spread this season, while the Lakers are 45-33 on the year, 34-43-1 against the spread. Actual factuals real quick. Suns, the unders hit 4 out of the last 5. They're 6-2 straight up in the last 8 games, but 7-13 straight up in the last 20 games against the Lakers. The overs hit 9 out of the last 11 when they're on the road. They're 12-5 straight up in the last 17 games this season, and they're 6-2 straight up in the last 8 games against a Western Conference opponent. The Lakers 3-7 against the spread in the last 10 games. The unders hit 6 out of the last 7. They're 8-3 straight up in the last 11 games this season. The unders hit 4 out of the last 5 when playing against Phoenix. They're 6-1 straight up in the last 7 games at home. Excuse me. The unders hit not 7 out of the last 9 when playing at home against the Suns. They're 2-4 against the spread in the last 6 games against a Western Conference opponent. 3-7 against the spread in the last 10 games this season against a Pacific Division opponent. Suns, Chris Paul, he is probable for today's game, which means he's gonna play. Anthony Davis is questionable, as well as Caldwell Pope. He is questionable. Suns versus the Lakers. What you got, Marley?
Hey, this tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It's a tough game. My question is, can everybody's favorite basketball player? I ain't gonna say everybody, but
Cause he's damn sure ain't my favorite.
But a good majority of people's GOAT, the guy that they say is better than MJ. I don't have him above Kobe in my personal rankings, but who the fuck am I? He's third on my list. Can he give us a game for tonight? Because supporting cast sucks. I'm gonna be honest. But I didn't like what I saw out of Bron in the game 5, man. That walking back shit, not getting back, leaving the team. That's part of the reason why he's not above Kobe.
Right.
In my book. But that's my book. But I got the Lakers in the money line. I'm nervous. I'm not gonna say I'm super confident, but I feel like Bron he doesn't lose back to back often, even though he lost back to back this series. So it's hard for me to think he'll lose that again. And I don't think he wants to get eliminated in La La Land. So I'm gonna go with LeBron. I'm expecting him to give me a game tonight. I'm worried about this series. I don't know if they pull it off. I think they might lose Game 7 in Phoenix. Depending on if Anthony Davis doesn't play. If they make it to Game 7 and Anthony Davis doesn't play, I don't think they win Game 7. I don't know if he can power them to 2 wins. But with that being said, I got the Lakers, man, money line. I really don't feel confident, to be honest with you. But that's who I think is going to win. And I did make the play. I just hope I get the vintage LeBron that everybody keep telling me I'm going to get. The guy that was in Miami, the one that had the one game in Boston, games 6 against the Warriors when they was down 3-1 in Cleveland. I need that LeBron. I need a 30, 12 and 12 kind of night. And that's going to be dependent on the others. Can they make shots like Schroeder? Can he give me anything? Drummond's going to have to give me more than 7 fucking points. I like the 13 boards, but yeah, I agree with you, man. It could be. I'm thinking LeBron can give me one fucking game. Jason Tatum got me one. He got me one 50-point game. I need one. We haven't seen one from LeBron yet. We haven't seen a monster game from LeBron yet.
And LeBron's still hurt, man. He just been playing it off.
He might be. He
37, bro.
My thing about the hurt shit is I don't want to hear the hurt shit. Because when he caught that oop off the board from Caruso,
it was everywhere.
He was fucking sprinting down the court and shit, and he wasn't limping at all. Fuck your ankle talk, nigga. I need you to come out here and drop 30. Come on, GOAT. GOAT. I need the GOAT to come out here and drop 30.
He gonna be under 18. He gonna be at 8.
Ooh, gonna be under. Is that a prop bet?
I mean, he's been averaging 18 points this series. I think 2 games ago he got like 22 something. He barely got over 18. Last game, I don't know what happened, but I wasn't watching last game. I saw the score and I was like,
I was watching Denver. That was the Denver Portland night. I was watching Denver and Portland. I ain't gonna lie.
Are you sure we was watching that, or was we watching?
Yeah, that's the game that got
Oh
blown.
yeah.
I was definitely on Denver Portland.
Prince says, laugh my ass off. LeBron disappointed me as a kid. I can see them losing now and winning it all next year.
How did he disappoint you as a kid?
Prince, how old are you?
How did he disappoint you as a kid, though?
Probably asked for an autograph, and he said,
Nah. Chameleon at that boy like Jordan did.
Oh, boy. Speaking of Waddy, because we saw that boy yesterday. That boy, we was at the Cheesecake Factory one night. This was whenever the Texans drafted Andre Johnson. Not even 2 months after he drafted, he was at the Cheesecake Factory. And I was like, why did they go Andre Johnson over there? He's like, oh, shit, that's Andre Johnson. He went over to Andre Johnson and said, he said, you Andre Johnson? And Andre kind of looked at him, Miami style. He shook his head slowly. He looked him up and down and shook his hand slowly. Waddy stuck his hand. I was like, okay, what's up? Tried to dab him up. That nigga Andre just looked at Waddy and slowly shook his head no. And I said, that's exactly what your ass get for being friendly, nigga. I never forgot that. And ever since then, I kind of had a little heat for Andre. Just like, man, Andre played my nigga. But I told that nigga, like, nah, don't go. You can't be walking up on them stars, bro. Like, and celebs and trying to, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. Them niggas just like us. Why they learned the hard way.
Shook his head. No.
That nigga shook his head slow than a bitch, Marley, and said, nah, homie. And then Waddy like, you ain't gonna shake my hand? Like, damn, that's fucked up, and just walked out. And I'm like, man, I told you not to go over there to that nigga. I said, I told you don't go to that nigga, bro. Fuck that. Them niggas from Florida, they don't play that type of shit.
Oh, that's funny, dog.
But anywho, Marley likes the Lakers money line for tonight's game. As for myself, in the words of Moneyline, Cancun on 3. 1, 2, 3. Cancun.
Going home.
I like the Suns tonight, Moneyline. Yeah, man. Even when they had AD, those games was tight. The last game AD played full when they won, when the Lakers won. That was a tight game. At halftime, it was a tight game. So I like the Suns first half, and I like them full game money line. It's a wrap. It's over with. LeBron's 37 years old, bro. To everybody's relying on a 37-year-old. Nah, not
37? Is that what you said?
36, 37. Shit, he was born 84.
Yeah. 36.
I mean, he 36. His body, his body 37. Shit. Huh?
I said, no, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. I mean, how the hell you be feeling? Though he's an athlete.
I'm not in nowhere near the shape that LeBron is in.
Man, that nigga, hey, ain't nothing. Gravity, bro. All that jumping up and down. It don't matter what age you are. That shit be hurting. The older you get, the more it hurts.
I feel you. I do.
I
just need one game though. I don't need a season of LeBron. I just need one game. He hasn't given me one yet.
Now I will tell you this: they win that game tonight if they get the help from the Zebras.
And we might get that. We might need that.
Yeah, you damn sure might get that tonight for shit
We
show.
might need that.
Like that's a strong possibility. Them refs gonna keep them in the game. Make the phone call.
Sure.
You know, now we talking Knicks are out, Lakers out, Warriors already out, and
Yeah,
possibly
Boston was
Clippers
out.
out.
Yeah, come on, NBA. We need Brun, right?
Shit, you know what
We
I'm
need
saying?
Brun. We need the star. There's no star.
It's
At
gonna
least
be
one more night.
it's gonna end up being the not Blazers, excuse me. It's gonna end up being Utah and the
We're gonna get a game
Suns.
7. We haven't gotten to game 7 yet this round. So we'll get a game 7.
Well, I predicted this was the game that was gonna be 7. You know what I'm saying? But open like that Jim Jones like for still going strong last night. Okay, we got to talk about that.
I didn't see that. What performance?
I don't know. Real quick, let's just do a real quick recap for the 2 games. Marley likes the Blazers first half -3 and the full game -5. And his lock of the day is the over 227.5, and he likes the Lakers money line. As for myself, I like the Blazers -5, and I'm gonna ride with Marley on the over 227.5. I like the Suns first half money line and the full game money line. Cancun on 3 for the Lakers. You got a $5 come up before we get to the mic.
Yes, I do.
Still got to talk these props.
Yeah. I got it. Let me go. Let me see. I got my $5 come up right here. It is Portland money line. Portland over 227. It's also the under Hurricane Tampa Bay is hockey. Carolina Hurricanes Tampa Bay Lightning under 5.5. And the last play, coach is wrong. Lakers money line. Let's go.
I read a story on how that betting ref will know who to bet. Who? Oh yeah, he must be talking about Donahue. Oh. I've been listening to his podcast too, so he got a nice little It's like a little short little like series that he be talking.
Who does this?
Tim Donahue. I'm guessing that's who he's talking about. Dipset performed at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, I changed it to back to the Wizards game as soon as halftime hit.
So they showed that shit on TV. Hey man, Jim Jones' last album kind of jammed. So,
and I haven't heard a Jim Jones album since the Ballin' album.
His last little shit he did, yeah, that whole jam, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, listen to a whole album. I probably heard songs or him on songs, but like listen to a whole Jim Jones album. Yeah, Ballin'. But that album actually was kind of all right.
It was straight. Let's talk to these props, man.
We talking props. Yeah, man. I got a couple props, man. I got a lot of props, coach.
What you got?
Damian Lillard over 8.5 assists. Now, the man has had 13 assists, 10 assists. Those are game 1 and game 2. Then we backdoor with
how many assists?
13 and then 10. Then we backdoor with another 10 piece. Then we drop to 5, but then we backdoor with another 10 piece. So, and then I had it for the last prop, the last game. I don't got the numbers for the last game, but I had over 8.5 assists and I hit it. So I can't tell you the number of how many he had, but he had more than 8. And so I'm going right back to the well, and I'm taking that prop again. Dame over 8 assists. I also got Dame over 4.5 threes. Now listen, I know you're thinking 5 threes. That's a lot of fucking threes, but
not really for him.
For Dame, he shoots so many a game. First game, 5. Second game, 5. Third game, 9.
Shit.
Fourth game, 5. Game 4, he only had 10 points. That's the game they still won, but he only had 10. He only had 1. That's his only bad game. And then the overtime game, he had like 16. Well, he had double-digit threes. I don't know how many he made, but he had way more than 5. So, um, and I took that prop, so I'm on that prop again as well. Those are my Portland props. Oh, I got one more Portland prop. CJ McCullough over 4.5 rebounds. I'll give you his rebound numbers real quick. Game 1, 6. Game 2, he only had 2. But then game 3, he had 6 again. Game 4, he had 9. Then he had 4. He averages, I think, 5. So it's over 4.5 props. A little risky, but I like it, and I took it, and it's going to hit. Then we go to, hold on, let me see. We're talking props. Andre Drummond, over 9.5 rebounds, easy. They moved it up to it's been at 8, so I think they moved it up 1. Andre Drummond averages like 10 rebounds. We're good. I also got Payne for Phoenix, over 11.5 points, and he really just been carving the Lakers' ass up off the bench every time he comes in off the game. The little guy with the fro. I don't know if y'all know who he is. And I got his point total right here. 1 second to get back. But it's over 11.5. The last game he had, I didn't write these down, so I wrote all the other ones down. You gotta give me a second. Payne, he had 16 last game. The game before that, he had, I think, 15, and then the loss, those are the 2 wins. And even in the loss, he still had off the bench 15 again. And I'll give you one more for the previous loss. I think he's averaging like 16, 15 points. He's easily going to get over there, especially if coach saying they're going to win. He's definitely going to get over the 11. No way he doesn't. 19 in the game before that. So he's killing the fucking Lakers off the bench. I'm actually going to double down on that because I took it without even knowing what the numbers were because I just know he's been killing the Lakers off the bench. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to double down on the Payne prop. I'm also probably going to double down on the assists with Lillard prop. So those are my props for today.
By any chance, do you see an Ayton points prop?
Yeah, it's on there for sure. Let me get back to the props here.
Man, birds chirping, shit. It was raining like a motherfucker over here.
Yeah, that's them hawks, man. I got some big ass hawks. That's like I think they got a nest in this big ass tree in my backyard. They always over here.
Okay, I was about to say that sounds like a big bird, man.
Yeah, that hoe big than a bitch. Big enough where I wouldn't go up to that hoe. I took pictures of that hoe from afar. Like I'm not walking up to that hoe. All right, Aiden points prop is 14.5. Damn, he been averaging like 20, huh?
I don't know. That scares me though.
14.5 scares you? I don't think it scares me. Let me look at it. Yeah, 22 in this game. Let me see. What game is this? That was in a loss in one of those losses. I'm finna jump on that. 14, because I think he's been having way more points than that, if I'm not mistaken. Mm-hmm. Last game he had. Oh no, last game he only had 8.
Then the game before that, the game before that he had 14.
14. All right. The game before that, it was the loss. He had 22. And the game.
He had 22 again. So he had back-to-back nights. And losing efforts, he had 22.
Then in the first one they won. And then that first one that they won, he shined too. He had 21. So the first 3 games he had 20. In the last 2 games, he was under. Yeah, that's scary. I think I want to take it though.
14.
I think I want to take it. I don't know. I'm gonna think about it.
What about Jake Crowder? What they got him at?
Crowder prop, point prop, 9.5.
Say that again.
Jay Crowder prop, point prop is 9.5.
Minus what?
114.
That ain't bad either. That's
I don't know what he been getting though.
Shit. He done
Yeah.
popped it. I know he should have an average at least 2 threes a game, dog. Like he can shoot that in the quarter, man.
2 don't get you 9 though.
Say what?
2 don't get you 9 though.
Two set you up nice for the rest of the game. Hold on, let me see.
On last game that boy had, because I don't think Jake be scoring that much.
He do, especially when
Oh,
LeBron talking that shit to his
last
ass.
game he only had 9.
The game before that, I know he popped their ass. Hold on.
The game before that he
Yeah,
had
17. Then when they lost game three, he had 9. Okay, I see what they. I see how they feeling. Game
the
2,
game
he
before
had
that.
8. Okay.
Hell yeah, that's risky. I'd rather take that 8 and prop. But
In the
you're right, he
last
gonna
game,
shoot
he
them
had 8
threes.
too.
So if he hit 2 of them, then yeah. But all he shoot is threes.
That's it. That's it.
I'm good. I like Payne. Payne is the best Suns prop to me.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I don't really see no good little props today. I know I've been on that Rudy Goobert. Man,
Gobert.
yeah. Goober. He looks like a goober. I've been on his ass on prop bits too. So
I
open
have
mic, man. What you got?
16 pending bets.
Open mic. What you got?
I
Did you
have
see them?
16 pending bets.
Shit. Good luck. You know the rule. You can't go 11-0, like we say.
That's cool. I can
You gotta
go.
lose.
I can go 8-3.
Just make sure them 3 ain't more than you. Gonna tap you. Hey man, you saw them rules for that fight this weekend?
No, what are they? What ridiculous rules are they?
Let me find it, man. Hold on. No hit headgear. It was some shit like
They're,
headgear.
they got headgear.
No, I'm sorry. No headgears. No winner. No judges. No winners or losers. Um, let me see. I'm trying to find it.
No winners, no losers. If
Hold
you
on.
tell me they got headgear on, I almost don't want to watch
No,
them.
no, no, no. Okay, here are the rules. No winner or judges. KOs allowed. 8 3-minute rounds, 12-ounce gloves, no headgear, and 190-pound weight limit for Jake Paul.
Yeah, I,
No judges.
I don't know. I hope Floyd beat him up. Not because I hate him, but I just want to see somebody get beat up, and I don't think it's gonna be Floyd. So they
Okay.
said Floyd is mad because he took his hat. So
Well, his little brother took his head. I just, for the sake of the culture, I just don't want to see him knocked out.
you're not gonna knock Floyd out. I'll stop. Vegas has Floyd minus 1,300. It's
Hey
enough.
man, all it take is one good punch.
He's not gonna get. That's what I'm saying. He's not gonna hit this nigga. He
I
not.
hope
He's not
so.
gonna hit this nigga when I one good
I
punch.
hope so.
Bro, that's muscle memory, dog. He's fighting the best ever. Canelo couldn't hit him with one good punch. That's what I
Yeah,
don't understand this shit, dog.
yeah, but
Canelo could not hit him with one good
yeah,
punch, and I
yeah,
understand that
but that
Canelo is not.
first off, that was a very young Canelo.
So
I
you
was in
don't think that Canelo that fought Floyd will beat the shit out of Logan Paul?
Oh yeah, he
So what do you
would.
mean? What do you
But
mean?
we talking about. But I haven't seen Floyd. I haven't seen Floyd fight no nigga this tall and with this much weight on.
Yeah, but he
That's.
not gonna hit him. That's the thing. I mean, I
I
understand.
hope not,
I
Marley.
mean, like if I hit Floyd, I can hurt Floyd, but I'm never gonna hit him.
Just one shot to the top of that
Like
cranium.
if you hit Floyd, you can knock that nigga out, coach, but you not gonna hit him. That's the thing.
Hey man, I could catch that nigga good.
Oh. I feel like I can knock his little ass out, but shit, nigga, you go in there, you swing 2 punches, you go weave them hoes and catch your
when
ass.
you when you was in Vegas, did you ever see him?
Yes, I did. He not as
He's,
little as he look on TV.
Who that we know he about the height of?
He kind of remind me. He like height wise, he probably like a Jadir, like a Jay Stu.
Jadir? What about Waddy? Waddy, he taller than Waddy?
Nah, he not taller than Waddy.
Jadir taller than Waddy.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like we just seen Waddy yesterday. I don't feel like, and I
Jadir
think
taller than
Jadir
Waddy.
recently. Well, he a little bit shorter than me.
What about Tony LeBur?
LeBar, nah, he taller than Tony.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. He like a little bit shorter than me, but he solid though. Like he's solid. When I seen him, I was like, oh shit. Cause I used to think like, man, yeah, I can't box that nigga, but I'll handle that little nigga. It got me fucked up. Then I seen that nigga, I was like, man, that nigga not that little, bro.
He's 5'8", so yeah, he about a little walk
He's short.
shorter than Waddy.
Yeah, I'm 5'11", 6 foot. You know what I'm saying? Who the most famous person you seen in Vegas? Famous person I seen a lot of niggas I was promoting in the club. So I seen Jeezy, Ross, fucking Yo Gotti. I seen did I see
Man,
Future?
you see a lot of niggas in Vegas.
Yeah. But niggas like I
far.
took pictures and shit with that I walked up to and you know what I'm saying, I fucked with kinda sorta. Bones Jones, Chuck, Charles Barkley, McGahee, bumped to that nigga on the street. Nigga was cool. Them like the three niggas I can remember off the top of my head that I went up to and like had a chance to like talk to them niggas.
I got a funny ass story about Suge Knight in Vegas when me and Jamal ran into that nigga.
Suge Knight. Oh, I seen this nigga OJ in the side of the road just driving in a Bentley. In a Bentley. I was like, my girl, I was like, that's OJ. I kept looking like I was riding in the passenger. You know how you look?
Yeah.
And you like, damn, that looked like OJ. And I looked again, and I seen this nigga big ass head. I was like, damn, that is OJ. I say, baby, that's OJ. That nigga looked over. He was like,
yes, sir.
Oh my mom, I got the footage and everything. I was like, nigga, that's OJ.
Oh,
The juice, nigga.
The juice. The juice.
The juice.
That nigga waved like ain't nothing.
That nigga waved like, what's up, nigga? It's me. Yes, it is me.
It is. Hey, Twitter world. It's me, OJ. Nah, man, I ran into funny story with Suge. I'll tell it another day. It was fucking hilarious. That was a good ass night too. That was a fun night. That was a real fun night the way it ended. We ran in the Earl Spence too.
Man, that's what's up.
Jamal got it. Took a picture, and I was chopping up like, man, stay humble. You know, this was just he walking around just him and one other person. And I was like, man, we follow you, bro. We, you know, boom, boom. This was it had to have been either 2014, 2015. It was before, because we follow box, so we knew who the fuck he was.
Right.
You know, I knew, you know what I'm saying? But he chopped it up with us and everything, and real cool.
That's what's up. I fuck with that boy too.
I ran into Brian Pumper, B Pumper, looking lame in a bitch at the rehab pool party.
You know, hey, they say rehab closed the year before I moved, but I heard that hoe used to be
bro,
lit.
You had to be like right now. If I was to go down there because of the streak I've been on, I'd be like, nigga, let's all go. And I'll splurge about a good 2-3 bands in that bitch.
They shut that hoe down, that hoe. But you know, see, we replaced that hoe. Like Daylight replaced that hoe.
Daylight's at the Mandalay Bay, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, that hoe. Yeah, that hoe.
We replaced that hoe. We took over on Sundays. That hoe used to be stupid. Like Ross and Jeezy used to have that whole fucking stupid. I ain't gonna lie. Believe it or not, though, the best show I went to while I was out there, the best niggas I ever had, they had the littest show. Like we was turned that night, nigga. Ray Sherman at Dre's.
I bet. That boy
was so lit. Them little niggas put on a show too.
Man, I forgot. It was New Year's Eve. I forgot. It was a New Year's Eve party. Fabulous was there. That hoe was live.
I seen Fabo when I was out there. So, he had a night pool party. He wasn't headlining though. I mean, you know, Wayne and Future and them was the big niggas.
Oh, and I ran into J. Cole. J. Cole was one deep by himself at the rehab. You know, people knew him, but they just went, "Oh, J. Cole." This was,
Right.
I think, this
That's my number two. Oh
was when did Born Center come out? This was right after Born Center.
man, nigga, I have no idea. Born Senators. Oh,
Yeah, this was right. This right when he had just the little fro starting to grow out. There was a couple
shit.
of cats, bro.
I'm talking to
You can
brag
run.
like, oh.
You can run into a couple of cats, dog, out there.
Born Center. J. Cole, my nigga. Damn, these rappers, but no big rapper from Houston. I see niggas from Houston all the time. Nigga, I
Oh
dabbed up Paul
yeah,
Wall at Vegas during the show. He saw me throwing up
bro.
the H.
Yeah, man, it was
God,
once.
my son played with Scarface team. You know, Scarface, the fucking Steers.
Yeah, with the steers. Yeah, man.
Travis Scott. I ain't met Travis Scott. That's about the biggest run nigga out of here right now.
Travis Scott, bro.
But he
That
went to
he
school with my
from.
little brother. I mean, you know, he went to he
Yeah,
went to the same high school we went to. He just younger than us. My brother say he was weird in high. He my brother class. Well, I don't know if they the same class,
yeah.
but
They all used to fuck with
he
him. I
was in
remember.
school together. Yeah, my brother said that nigga was weird in high school too.
Yeah, he was weird. Jock. Stayed in Meadow Creek. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a little
He
wide in
stayed in
him.
Meadow Creek.
Say what?
He stayed in Meadow Creek
Yeah, he stayed on my side of Meadow Creek,
across the
not
bridge.
your side. He
Yeah,
stayed. So he literally stayed like, okay, so you know when you walk over the bridge and you pass, you know, Brittany Biaggi's, you stay on that street. That first, you know, you make that right to go to the stove.
yeah,
That cul-de-sac, right, but in the middle of that bitch, he stayed there in that hole. And then you keep going straight, and then it's a little wider and all them niggas.
right.
Shit, but yeah.
I ain't know
Man, it
that.
was one time I kept running to Slim Thug to where that nigga like chopped it over like, man, what's up, dog? Like, man, nigga, you out here, dog. I'm talking about we kept bumping into ran to the nigga and luxury boxing at fucking uh Rockets game, and he was with Bridget. You remember the triplets?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He was with her. I'm like, girl, what the hell? She
What the
came, was
fuck?
hugging me, and that nigga came to me like, bro, I'll be seeing you everywhere. Dog. I'm like, nigga, we both
Like,
be seeing each
who
other.
the fuck is you? That's that. Who the fuck is this nigga? I
Yeah,
keep
he like,
seeing
yeah,
this
who the
nigga.
fuck is you? You know, he said, okay, so you from Mo City? And I'm like, yeah, Zero, Mo City. I'm from the Mo with Zero, nigga. But this long after they beef, I was fucking with him, dog. But man, Houston
Yeah,
rappers don't
bro.
be on that stupid shit. They be cool. It be them niggas that's trying to come up that feel like they important. They be like, man, like the little younger niggas.
I don't even want to speak on them niggas, so I'm gonna say something that
Well, I fuck with the sauces, so I ain't got shit to say. Them niggas different. When they see it, they pay homage. That's how I put it for them boys. But,
I got nothing to say.
well, man, that's all I
Hey,
got,
music,
dog.
he can rap. I'll say that. He
Yeah,
not awful at rapping.
let's just end it on that note. Couple games because I need to go make a little deposit in one of my accounts. So. Shit, man. You got anything you want to add?
King James, bring us home tonight.
Cancun on 3. Lakers, Cancun on 3. 1, 2, 3. Cancun.
King James, bring us home tonight. Make me a believer, King.
I'll give the explanation.
Yeah. Well, that's a bet, man. Hit it with the catchphrase. Let's get out of here.
All right, people. Let's make some money. Y'all already know what it is. Let's get Vegas. We out this motherfucker.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from.
That's fucking funny, dog. That nigga Barkley said street clothes. Anthony Davis is street clothes.
Huh?
That nigga Charles Barkley said Anthony Davis' new nickname, Street Clothes.
Oh yeah, Anthony Street Clothes Davis.
That's a bet, bro. I'm out, dog.
All right, bitch.
Hey, we still fucking live.
Oh shit.